Good morning, everyone, and welcome to week 4 of the VITRUM Fitness Health Wellness Challenge. Where am I? I'm on a bit of a trip here. It's a beautiful space. I am actually in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, coming to you live as I film it. But it's not going to be live as you watch it, probably. Anyways, week 4. Okay, so I'll quickly jump into, we're going to reduce sugar, we're going to try and track our sleep, because pro tip, next week we are going to try and improve our sleep, okay? I'm on vacation. I'm getting a lot more sleep right now than I normally do at home when I'm getting 5 to 6 hours at home. Right now I'm getting 8 hours of sleep every day, and I feel tremendously better, like a huge difference how much better I feel. Not just because I'm on vacation in a sunny space, but I'm getting the rest that I need for my body to recover. I'm still going to the gym every day. I'm still playing pickleball with my kids, or volleyball on the beach, or lots of different activities and stuff. But the sleep makes such a difference. And I know this, and I am horrible at it at home. I work out hard. I watch what I eat. I hit on my veggies, all my proteins, all these different things, but my sleep is my main one. So I want you guys to take a look at that this coming week. You're going to get a bonus point each week, half a point just for each day, just for tracking it this week to the 15-minute increment, right? So if I got 7.25 hours, 5.75, whatever it is, and then next week we're going to try and improve that, okay? Even if it's just for 1 week and see how we feel, we got to put a little bit of effort into it, maybe a little less screen time at night, whatever it is, but I'll talk about that next week, okay? The main piece this week is reducing our sugar. So trying to track and reduce the amount of refined sugar that we have each day. That's looking at labels. That's trying to cut back on sweeteners, sugars, all that kind of stuff. Maybe eating food that doesn't have sugar added, that kind of stuff. Like, I don't mind if you're having fruit. Okay, that's not a refined sugar. So eat more fruit, less processed meals. That would be awesome for you, right? Daily amount of sugar that you have, hours of sleep, abs, and mobility, right? We're back to the ab challenge or the mobility challenge. We've got some at-home workouts in the list again, and then your total score. If you look at the bottom of the score sheet or the second page, I have a whole bunch of tips on how to cut back, like don't use table sugar, swap out your sugary sips, so drink water instead of sweetened stuff. Cut it in half when you're cooking and baking, use different extracts, spice it up instead of sugar, so a nice warm spicy meal instead of a sweet meal. Try adding sweeteners that are like applesauce and stuff like that rather than sugars. Lots of different tips there, so you can read through those. I quickly wanted to get through that stuff because I want to get to a quick story time, okay? We're past halfway. We've got some momentum, or we haven't done anything yet. Whatever it is, whatever stage you are at, you're somebody who hasn't even really got into the challenge, you're somebody who's been following it but kind of falling off the challenge, whatever it is, I want to encourage you that the next 3 weeks are very, very, very important, okay? Little story time. I hurt my knee a few weeks back. I had been training super hard previously, been lifting a lot of weights, doing a lot of leg stuff as I normally do, and I hurt my knee playing flag football with my buddies. It was bruised inside. I couldn't do a whole lot of lower body stuff for about 10 days. I happened to do the final test out with Marcon when they tested, because I needed to make sure the machine was working. And then 10 days later-ish, I did your guys, I did another test out after bringing the machine back from using it with you guys. So I had to make sure that it was calibrated at our place as well. So 9 days in between maybe. I had been doing way less leg, almost none, but way more upper body work. Okay, because I could only do upper body stuff in the gym. I had lost 3 pounds in the time frame because I wasn't training as much. I wasn't gaining as much muscle as I normally do. So first number I see, down 3 pounds. So you look at the scale, sometimes you're like, hey, that's awesome. Go a little deeper. I look at what the number says for terms of body fat and muscle. I've lost 2 pounds of muscle and 1 pound of fat. My body fat percentage actually went up 1% because I've lost more muscle than fat. Okay, so that can happen. Let's go even deeper. When I look at the bottom section of the page where it shows upper body, lower body, torso, gives me all that information. I was like, let me think. I've been training a lot of upper body, not very much lower body. I've lost 3 pounds, 2 pounds of muscle. What happened there? My upper body had increased by 1/4 pound on each side. That's quite a bit. It was like a 5% difference on each side, right arm, left arm. My trunk had increased, which includes my chest and my torso and stuff like that. That had increased by, so 1/4 pound, 1.5 pounds, I believe, maybe 3/4 pound, whatever it was. It was quite a significant amount. And then each of my legs had lost 1 pound of muscle, okay? 1.5 pounds, what it was 4%. So either way, it was like 5% range on all of those things of my muscle was changed upper to lower based on just changing my training from lower body based normally, which is kind of everything usually, to only upper body focused. So that was in a 10-day span. So you can make quite a difference in these next 3 weeks with your training if you start or continue to lift heavy weights, higher repetition. You don't have to do lots of sets. It could just be one set of bench press, the maximum reps you can do at a certain weight, something that's challenging for 8 to 15 reps, and then one set of pull-ups or sit-ups or whatever. Just do some stuff every day, every other day, whatever it happens to be. It's more than nothing, and it's going to make differences. And keep that up right until the very end of the challenge, and I guarantee you will get some changes. Okay, body fat percentage can skew either way quite quickly based on muscle growth and fat loss. We got to remember there's both of those things, and if you can do both, one goes up and the other goes down, it's going to make a big swing either direction. So if we gain a bit of fat and lose a bit of muscle, it's going to be a big negative swing. The other way, big positive swing. Okay, let's hit some home runs, stay up to the plate, watch those pitches, let's keep going. Bad analogy. Anyways, see you guys soon. Have a great day.